In school, his name is spoken with pride. Statues were built for him. A national holiday bears his name. Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered America. But what if this story is incomplete? What if the hero of history was the villain of reality? To understand the truth, we must separate myth from fact. This is the real story of Christopher Columbus. In the 1400s, Europe was desperate. Kings wanted gold. Empires wanted land. The church wanted power. Trade routes to Asia were long and dangerous. Spices meant wealth. Gold meant control. Europe needed a shortcut, and Columbus believed he had found one. Christopher Columbus was not a brave explorer chasing knowledge. He was a businessman chasing profit. He believed the earth was smaller than it actually was. He was wrong, but luck, not intelligence, saved him. Instead of Asia, he reached islands in the Caribbean. Yet he believed until his death that he had reached Asia. In 1492, Columbus landed on an island he called San Salvador. But this land already had a name, and it already had people. The Taino people welcomed him peacefully. They shared food. They shared shelter. They had no weapons like his. Columbus saw something else. He saw opportunity. Columbus wrote about the natives in his own journal. He said they would make good servants. He searched desperately for gold. When he did not find enough, he took people instead. Men, women, children. They were captured, chained, sold. This was not discovery. This was exploitation. Under Columbus's rule, violence became normal. Hands were cut off for failing to meet gold quotas. Villages were burned. Women were assaulted. Thousands were enslaved. The Taino population collapsed, not by accident, but by cruelty. Here is a truth rarely mentioned. Christopher Columbus never set foot on what is now the United States. He explored Caribbean islands and Central America. Yet history named 2 continents after him, not because he deserved it, but because Europe needed a hero. Columbus's brutality became so extreme that even the Spanish crown took notice. He was arrested, stripped of power, sent back to Spain in chains. This is rarely taught, because it does not fit the legend. Centuries later, Columbus was reborn as a hero. Why? America needed symbols. Immigrants needed pride. Power needed justification. So history was rewritten. The suffering was erased. The myth was taught instead. Christopher Columbus did not discover America. America was already discovered by the people who lived here for thousands of years. Columbus did not bring civilization. He brought conquest. Understanding this truth does not destroy history. It completes it. In the next episode, we will explore how Britain turned this land into a colony, and how control slowly turned into rebellion.